Welcome back to Sign Home. Today we're diving into a theme that celebrates warmth, simplicity, and timeless beauty, simple and cozy, vintage country decor ideas for every room. From charming living rooms to peaceful bedrooms, and even the little details that make a house feel like home, we'll explore how to bring that rustic, country-inspired coziness into every corner. Stay with me until the end, because you'll find plenty of ideas to spark your own creativity and transform your space. Let's get started and enjoy this cozy design journey together. The living room is often the first place where vintage country charm makes its mark, and creating coziness starts with soft textures, layered fabrics, and natural elements. Think of plush sofas draped with knitted throws, wooden coffee tables that carry a rustic patina, and vintage rugs that anchor the space with character. Adding accents like wicker baskets, ceramic vases, or old-fashioned wall art helps bring warmth and storytelling into the room. This mix of practicality and timeless charm creates a living room where every corner feels lived in, inviting, and perfectly balanced between comfort and nostalgia. The fireplace has always been the heart of a country home, and styling it thoughtfully can transform it into the centerpiece of a cozy retreat. Use natural materials like stone or reclaimed wood for the mantel to highlight rustic authenticity, and decorate with simple country accents such as candles, lanterns, or antique mirrors above. Firewood stacked neatly nearby can double as both practical storage and decorative charm. To enhance warmth, surround the area with soft seating, ensuring the fireplace becomes not just a feature but a gathering spot full of atmosphere and comfort. A white country color scheme breathes fresh simplicity into a home, balancing elegance with a welcoming spirit. Whitewashed walls or furniture allow vintage textures, like distressed wood, wrought tan, and linen, to truly shine. This palette also reflects natural light beautifully, making spaces feel airy and expansive, yet never cold. Layering shades of white, cream, and ivory with subtle touches of beige or taupe creates depth, while small vintage accents such as lace curtains or ceramic pitchers add that timeless country grace. The result is a serene, light-filled environment that feels uncluttered and effortlessly charming. Lighting is essential in bringing out the best in rustic country interiors, blending practicality with charm. Soft, layered lighting works wonders, combining overhead fixtures like wrought iron chandeliers with table lamps, lanterns, and wall sconces in warm tones. Vintage-inspired lamps with fabric or burlap shades soften the glow, while candles on shelves or mantels add flickering coziness. Positioning light to highlight natural textures, such as wood beams or stone walls, creates depth and character. The right arrangement ensures the room feels not just bright, but warmly alive, inviting relaxation at any time of day. A vintage country bedroom thrives on comfort, softness, and timeless detail, making it the perfect escape. Begin with a sturdy wooden or wrought iron bed frame dressed in layered linens, patchwork quilts, or floral bedding that echo country charm. Soft curtains, vintage nightstands, and antique lamps enhance the nostalgic atmosphere. Adding personal touches like framed family photos, rustic mirrors, or handmade crafts gives the space a soulful warmth. By keeping the palette soft and textures abundant, the bedroom becomes a retreat that feels both romantic and restful, where every detail whispers calm and comfort. Adding blue accents is a simple way to bring freshness to country-inspired spaces, balancing serenity with character. Shades like soft sky blue, muted navy, or dusty teal pair beautifully with rustic wood and whitewashed walls, enhancing the vintage feel without overwhelming it. Blue patterned cushions, ceramic tableware, or even painted cabinets can serve as subtle focal points. In bedrooms, a blue quilt adds calm, while in kitchens, blue enamelware or glass bottles bring a cheerful rustic charm. These touches tie the home together with a consistent palette that feels natural, breezy, and inviting. A bookshelf in a vintage country home is more than storage, it's a display of personality and charm. Wooden shelves, especially those with a weathered or distressed finish, set the tone for warmth. Styling involves mixing books with decorative pieces like woven baskets, ceramic jugs, framed photos, or antique trinkets to break the monotony and add texture. Stacking some books horizontally, paired with a candle or plant, keeps the look casual yet thoughtful. By blending practicality with personal touches, a bookshelf becomes a storytelling element that makes the home feel lived in and authentic. One of the joys of vintage country design is its ability to make every corner both functional and beautiful. Smart storage solutions like wicker baskets, wooden trunks, or open shelving serve practical needs while doubling as decor. Entryways can feature wall hooks paired with charming rustic benches, while kitchens might showcase open racks with neatly arranged cookware. Even underutilized nooks can be transformed into cozy reading corners with a chair and lamp. Each solution embraces practicality but never forgets charm, ensuring the home remains warm, inviting, and clutter-free. The kitchen is often the heart of the country home, and vintage design brings warmth and character into every detail. Open shelves displaying ceramic dishes, enamelware, or mason jars add functional beauty, while a farmhouse sink and wooden countertops root the space in tradition. Consider hanging copper pots, adding gingham textiles, or introducing vintage signage for playful nostalgia. The key is blending utility with rustic style, creating a kitchen that feels as inviting to cook in as it does to gather around. It's where timeless design meets everyday life in the most welcoming way. Nothing enhances a vintage country interior like the addition of greenery, bringing nature's freshness indoors. From potted herbs on a kitchen windowsill to trailing ivy on a rustic bookshelf, plants breathe life into every room. Larger houseplants in wicker baskets or ceramic pots create striking focal points, while small succulents or dried flowers add delicate charm. Greenery softens vintage textures like wood and stone, creating a perfect balance of natural beauty and rustic design. Beyond aesthetics, plants bring a calming energy, making the home feel vibrant, healthy, and warmly connected to the outdoors. Textiles play a huge role in shaping a vintage country atmosphere, with layers of fabrics creating both comfort and character. Think of soft linen curtains that sway with the breeze, patchwork quilts folded at the end of a bed, and handwoven rugs that ground each room with texture. Fabrics in floral prints, gingham, or stripes bring nostalgia, while lace or crochet details add delicate charm. These small touches make spaces feel warmer, cozier, and connected to a simpler way of life. Walls in a vintage country home are never bare, they tell stories through rustic and antique decor. Weathered wooden frames, botanical prints, or even repurposed tools can be transformed into artful displays. Plates hung in neat arrangements or old mirrors with patina add depth and personality. This approach keeps walls visually rich while maintaining a balance of history and beauty, turning them into conversation pieces that radiate country charm. Wood is at the heart of vintage country interiors, and choosing furniture with a distressed or handmade finish enhances authenticity. A farmhouse dining table with visible grain, a weathered dresser, or a handcrafted rocking chair creates an heirloom feel that adds depth to the decor. These pieces not only serve functional roles but also bring craftsmanship and history into the home, making every item feel special and enduring. Thank you for joining here at Sign Home, where we believe great design isn't about trends, it's about telling your story through the spaces you live in. If you found something inspiring today, give this video a thumbs up, and see you in the next videos.